Yeah.
What's up? This is Bandicoot. In this video, I want to go over some of the methods I use to create space in my song, namely EQing and adjusting stereo width. So I'm going to play a bit of the song, and it's really only percussion, but let's just do that. No, not that part. So, I mean, there are a couple of different tracks playing at the same time, a couple of different instruments, but I always find it important to make sure each instrument or sound or sample has its own place in the song, sonically and, spatially. So I'll go through, let's go through the clap, and I'll show you what my EQing looks like already, and then I can just, talk about how I decided on these settings. So for this clap I used right here, see this little point right here, the 3? That's where I felt it was really hitting, and so I boosted that a little bit because I don't like to boost things too much, and it came out sounding like that. And let's see if I take it away. I don't know if you can notice the difference, but I mean, when I really boosted the number 3 band right here, it was, it was a good spot for it to hit. And so I boost that part, and then what I do over here is I do reduction on this other EQ. So basically, on a different sound, like say this smaller clap down here, I have this reduction equalizer down here, and so where the clap was hidden on this 3, it was at 3.71 or 3,071 kilohertz, or 3.71 kilohertz, and on the reduction, I had that same point, but reducing the frequency output of it, and the key was adjusted like that because I really wanted a lot of that clap to come through that sound, and so they don't interfere with each other. And I did the same thing vice versa. So 2 right here is at 6.25, and up here on the reductive equalizer I have 6.25 taken down. The Q all the way up because they're not really playing on the same exact beat all the time, but I mean, it's just nice to not have it muddy. And so I did that for a lot of them in this section of the song, where I guess in the vocal samples that I chopped up.
Do it, boy.
It's really EQ'd right there. That's because the sound quality of the clip itself was kind of weird, and I took out some of the static and shit. But where's the reductive? Oh, it's up here on the group. Okay. So yeah, it's reducing. That's the main clap's frequency that it was hitting. That's a small clap, and this one, 8.32 kilohertz, is probably the hi-hats. Nope, this one doesn't even have its own regular EQ, but that's fine. Rolled off the low frequencies and whatnot. So that's what I did for EQing, and it really makes a difference when you have everything combined and reducing a lot, because essentially, all the sounds are just going to be hitting every single frequency, and it's going to be too much if everything is making noise everywhere. So just creating some space. And another way to do that is to use stereo bandwidth and adjusting that. And let's see, where did I do it? Looks like I really haven't done it yet, but in order to do that, I could just throw on a utility plugin, which is in Audio Effects. Throw that on there, and let's solo that. And so from right here, this width right here, you can make it bigger, increase it, or decrease it. And I'm not really going to get into the science about all that because I'm not an expert, but you can hear the difference. And so, typically when I'm doing this, I don't really solo the track when I'm trying to find a good space for it, because it's all relative to the song and where everything else is. So if it's the width is increased too much, the is not really present. So I mean, for this one, I'd probably place it around there, and I can go up to the hi-hats down here, and throw another utility on there. It's personal preference. It's what you think sounds good. So yeah, that's how I find space. I sculpt the EQs first, like with just this equalizer, and then I use the reduction ones, and pretty much slap them on all the tracks for that section. And then I might have different reductions for different sections. Automate the on and off button, and yeah, that's about it.